If you thought day one on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander was memorable, today marks day 2, our first port day, and we're visiting Key West, Florida. It was our very first time in Key West, and honestly, we had zero plans beyond a vague idea of maybe hitting up a beach. Now, after day 1, we learned this wasn't just any cruise. Turns out things like a safe or a functional mini fridge were optional. We've sailed plenty, but the Islander felt like it was playing by its own set of rules.
When we get back on this ship, we are going to have a safe and or a fridge. I can just feel it in my soul.
Let's be real. We got a heck of a deal, so we weren't expecting 5-star perfection. But despite the quirks, our overall experience on day 1 was pretty good. The big question for day 2, would that continue to be the case?
We're uncovering secrets. Please stop and turn around.
It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning and he's still up yapping.
We have just gotten up, gotten around.
Last night, slept in the bed. It was a little warm in here. It's like a lot cooler in here now than what it was last night, I feel like.
It was so hot in here.
So yeah, we were a little warm at first, but then it got more comfortable in here. But the bed, I'm not a big fan of the mattress. It's a little too firm for me.
I'm gonna give it another shot tonight, but I think it lands as the most uncomfortable bed I've ever had on a cruise ship.
That's, everyone's gonna have their own preferences on that.
Yeah, not impressed with the beds, so hopefully tonight will be better. And then someone's door kept slamming, or maybe their luggage hitting the walls, and then it was just a really bad night's sleep after that. At some point, James just got up.
I know it might sound like we're complaining a lot, but we're just trying to be honest and deliver the truth. In reality, these were pretty minor things for us, and we weren't about to let them ruin our overall experience. Yes, Brandy was having issues with the temperature in the room, and my frustrations were mostly with the refrigerator.
I don't know what's going on with this refrigerator, but... Oh wait, I forgot. I put my beer in there last night. Do you think it's a little too early to drink a beer right now, Brandy?
Nope.
What time is it, 5 o'clock? Oh, 11:21? Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, I think I'm done using that fridge. I can't be drinking warm beer, okay? I love this color. It's pretty.
Today, I don't really know what we're doing. We're getting off in Key West, and I don't really know what to expect.
We don't really have anything planned for Key West.
We're gonna go out there, we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna enjoy ourselves and get some sun, maybe hit up a beach.
I really want my toes in the sand, and I want to get a good tan today.
We are just gonna go explore Key West, and hopefully James can go with the flow today, and we'll have a good time.
Can.
Yeah.
What did I do? What are you talking about?
We're gonna say something, you're gonna be like, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in. I don't want to.
Go in where?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what to expect. I'm gonna go with the flow. You're in my video. We're gonna go get some breakfast or some lunch now. Today, Famable takes on Key West. We'll see.
Okay, so we started off our day today at guest services.
Because I lost my key card. It's a record for me. I lost it on night 1. I can close my eyes and picture me losing it actually, but I had to go get a new one. The guy even looked at me funny when I told him that I lost my key card. He was probably like, you idiot. You've been on this ship for less than 24 hours. But he very graciously made me a new key card.
And while we were at it, we're like, hey, you know what? We might as well ask about that refrigerator thing in the safe.
You know, we don't have like a safe or a fridge in our room. I asked if that was normal. He said some of the rooms don't have them anymore.
We know why.
Yeah, because of the fridge poison.
She's like, well, do you think, maybe we could get one? And they're like, oh, we'll see what we can do. So we were really hoping to get a fridge.
And then we went to the Mexican Cantina for lunch.
It doesn't cost you any extra money. If you've ever been on Carnival, it's kind of like the Blue Iguana on Carnival. Not bad, I liked it. I got a bowl The ladies got some tacos.
I got the pork, James and Cora got the chicken. It's nice to have the options of like the cheeseburger in paradise, the Mexican cantina, and then you have the buffet right there. The towels are over there as well. So everything's kind of in one remote location on deck 9.
Was it as good as Blue Iguana?
No. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very good.
Got asked if I wanted a drink while we were sitting down and got a Dos Equis to start out my day in Key West, Florida. It's time to get this party started. We weren't even able to get off the ship till like 1:30 or so. So this is our first time at this port and first time ever even in Key West. I was like, I didn't know what to expect, right? I had this idea of Key West, and I'd say it, for the most part, it was about what I was expecting. A little bit better, actually. Maybe a little bit better than what I was expecting.
We went down, walked around the shops, kind of checked it out a little bit.
There's a bunch of little shops and stuff down in that area.
We all could not believe how cute this little area is. Well, I don't know about James, but Cora and I, the ones that matter, could not believe it was so cute.
So yeah, we walked around the shops, did a little bit of quick shopping.
We got a couple t-shirts, $5 a piece, couldn't beat that.
There's chicken in the road.
We see that the beaches at the Progresso port don't look the greatest. So we're like, oh, we might as well make a beach day out of our day in Key West. So
when we were pulling into port, I saw this little beach off to the right, and I'm like, that's where I want to go. Little did I know, that's the beach that I picked. So we went to
we did a little bit of research and then decided that we were going to walk to Fort Zachary Taylor Historic State Park.
We're walking.
Hey, is this dead end of the beach?
To the beach. Along the route, we passed Truman Waterfront Park.
Beautiful park. Has a free splash pad if anybody has children that they want to take down there.
Almost there.
Almost.
The baby chick.
Baby.
Baby chick. Chickadees. 15-20 minute walk from the port.
It was $2.50 per person to get in, so it cost us $7.50 per pedestrians to get in. You could take your golf carts, your car, your bicycles, whatever you want to take in there, but it does cost to get in. And there's also like the fort part that you can go visit the fort, or you can go to the beach. We opted to go to the beach, obviously. So we walked back through this really pretty little area. There's daily yoga lessons back there as well. I saw like little signs for it. Obviously, I don't do yoga, so that's not my thing. Probably should do yoga, but I don't.
Nicer than what I was expecting, let's just say that.
Yeah, the beach was beautiful.
A little rocky in areas.
There are a lot of like conch shells that are broken up, so you'll need comfortable shoes to walk on that, but there is like nice sandy beach as well.
There's also a bunch of rocks.
Yeah, lots of rocks, but it's gorgeous. The water is beautiful.
Pretty turquoise waters, real nice and calm, really chill.
It's beautiful out there.
We rented 2 chairs and an umbrella.
There is like a little area that you can rent umbrellas and your chairs, $39 for umbrella and 2 chairs. Just regular chairs, they're $12 a piece plus tax. There was like that nice little restaurant that was there, snacky type foods.
Hot dogs, nachos, stuff like that. Think stuff like that. I think they had some seltzers and some beers and daiquiris, pina coladas, kind of like your basics.
It was $14.25, I think, for a Nacho Supreme. $6.50, I think, when we were there for beers.
Some of them were a little
Yeah, there were like there were several drinks, but there was like
And then they had a little like shelter area. Sat there and just kind of hung out for a while.
it was good.
That not plate of nachos cost $20?
We got 2 waters.
Oh. So you said that guy was kind of mean up there, Randy?
Yeah, we're
Here you go, Dad. That's not bad.
I had nothing on it. No olives, please. They look like they need more cheese than me. What you doing, Brandy?
Cora got in the water.
All right, I'm just gonna jump in. I'm just gonna do it. Ready? 3, 2.
I think she got her son. She got what she wanted out of her day. We all were happy with our choice to go there. One of the closest beaches to the port. So if you want to go to a walkable beach while you're here at this port, that is the place to go. We enjoyed our day.
Do you think we'll have a safe when we get back?
Yeah, we'll have it safe, I think. Fridge? No, I don't know. We'll see.
Good day at the beach. First time here in Key West, so yeah, pretty beaches here.
Coming back from the state park, I wanted to go to the southernmost point of the United States where it's closest to Cuba. I wanted to go there and get a picture. We didn't get to go do that. It is a little bit of a walk from my understanding. However, we're just gonna have to come back. We do have some family that would love to come down here, so we might have to do that, or we might just have to come back on another cruise.
So, back on the ship.
You'll have to present your ID and your ship card getting back onto the ship. This morning, Brandy realized that she had misplaced her ship card, so we had to go to guest services.
But while we were down there, I kind of just asked him, like, we don't have like a safe or a fridge in our room. So he put in like a report to get us a fridge and a safe. So I'm like, awesome. When we get back on this ship, we are going to have a safe and or a fridge. I can just feel it in my soul.
The moment of truth.
It's still hot in here.
Got back, no fridge and no safe.
So it was wrong. Did not have either. So Cora asked again when he came around, but I think my biggest concern right now is that our room is really hot. I cannot sleep in that weather at all. So
In that weather.
in that heat. So I'm gonna ask Ryan when we get back if they have fans. I know some cruise lines have extra fans. The worst he can tell me is no.
I asked Ryan if they had fans, and he literally laughed at me. I'm like, oh, that means no.
She said, what about refrigerators? He said,
Stop it. You're being ridiculous.
But our room did get really clean today. It looks really nice. He did a great job. I have avoided this port for years, but I will no longer do that. I have a whole different perspective on this port. I actually thoroughly enjoyed this port.
It's a place that I would like to come back to.
It was a great day here. I 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh my God, this drink is so bad. It's terrible. It is probably the worst margarita I've ever had. The tiki bar. And this kid beside me, who's probably like 21 years old, goes, "That's right. Made it." That's how you know. It doesn't taste good, tastes like liquor, you got your money's worth. No, buddy, I like...
what he said. You added extra.
Oh, you said. Well, I added his and James's comments in one comment. But yeah, no, this is not good. I'm trying. This drink is disgusting. But yeah, I do recommend stopping at this port. Like I said, I've avoided it for years. I will not avoid it in the future. I enjoyed my day. It was fun. Mm-hmm. I do. Worth every blister that I have on my feet. Are you telling all of your friends goodbye for 2 days?
No.
You won't have service tomorrow?
I know.
You're not gonna have service till Friday?
It's all right.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Oh, look at that.
Watch the ship sail away after our day in Key West, enjoying our last bit of time out in the sun.
We went and watched the sunset and it was beautiful.
Key West was a quick visit for us. Didn't see much, but we got the vibe. We just wanted to see it for ourselves and find a beach. Not bad for a first time. Next time, maybe a bit more exploring.
Oh, here goes the sun. Here goes the sun. It's melting. Oh, there it goes. Look how beautiful. It's so nice, the carpet between my toes. I'm walking and I feel so soft and fleshy.
They brought us a safe to our room, so we got our safe.
Guys came into our room. They brought us a safe.
Which was very nice. That made me feel much better putting some of my personal things in there. So I'm excited to now have a safe. I have come to the conclusion, though, we're never effing getting the fridge.
I know it upsets you. There's a reason why they're not bringing the fridge, and it has to do with
Fridge poison. But anyways, what I was saying is I posted on the Facebook group and asked if anybody else had this issue. And some people said, I have a cozy interior cabin and I have all of those amenities and they're on this ship right now. My sister-in-law had the same style room a couple weeks ago, had all the amenities. I think it's the floor we're on.
You think this whole floor?
I think so, because the people that are upstairs on like 6, 7, and 8, they have the same style rooms. They all have all the amenities. I think they put all the people that had the Heroes Heroes Cruise Street on one, but it's fine. But I also don't know how to order waters to my room.
We just call.
Call who?
Right here. There's numbers.
I would like to order a 6-pack of waters. Do I order that from you guys? Does somebody have to be present when it gets dropped off?
Hey, tell them to put it in our mini fridge.
Okay, yep, that's fine. We'll be here. Do you guys also deliver ice? Okay, all right, we would love some ice. All right, thank you.
So this day turned out way better than we expected. Key West was a win, and we even got ourselves a safe. Look at us moving up in the world. By now it was late, we were dragging, and it hit us. We still hadn't eaten dinner, so we pulled ourselves together and set out to see what else this port day on the Islander was hiding from us. So we walked around the ship at night after that and found the gym.
I'm really confused. Wait, no. There's a door right here that says down to 3.
Didn't seem like there was much in there, but enough to get a good sweat going if you need to. Yeah, there's a little quiet spot right before you hit the gym. I'll be talking about that later.
We're uncovering secrets.
We decided to eat at the buffet for dinner.
So, first time eating at the buffet, and
It was okay.
not the best buffet ever, but not terrible.
Some of the stuff was heavily salted,
Buffet food. It was okay. Nothing that's gonna blow you away.
but overall, it gave me nutrition that I needed to keep going.
We ran into a young woman that let us know that there were certain items on the buffet menu that you could order that aren't out. She noticed that you could get cookies. Cora went up and tried it, and it worked.
My plate of cookies with some milk that I just ordered from the secret menu.
So don't be afraid to ask somebody, and they might be able to make it happen for you. Pizzeria and the coffee shop are both in the back of the buffet. I think they're in the back. I think that was the back of the ship. But yeah, they're in the buffet. So that's where you'll find the pizza. Haven't tried out the pizza yet, so I'm excited to do that.
Enjoyed our time down at the buffet.
There was a point in the night we got to the buffet and we were all about to give up.
This is a good way to end the day. Cookies and milk.
It's 9:30.
9:30 is late.
But we were like, let's push through, check out some of the entertainment.
And then we went out in search of some entertainment for the night.
So we're walking around trying to figure out, hey, what's the entertainment for tonight? We missed the main entertainment because we kind of got a late start. And I think entertainment's usually around like 9:30 or so.
The first thing we decided to do was go to the adult karaoke. We stopped at the bar on the way to the adult karaoke, I do believe, and got some drinks.
We made our way to the flip-flop bar. There was some stuff going on down there. It was kind of busy. It wasn't their fault. They were just slammed at that time. That bar can get pretty packed during certain times of day. It was a little bit later on in the day, and other bars were starting to close down around this time.
So the next thing that we did, we went to the adult karaoke. I've been looking forward to this my whole life. It is a beautiful karaoke. It is at the Coral Reef Lounge.
That was pretty cool. That was fun. That's a cool little place.
It is beautiful in there. The seating is spectacular. There's a nice sized bar. The drinks that they made there were like extra. They were very, very, very strong. So it was like you're famous up on this huge stage with these huge words behind you. It was great. And there were a lot of really great singers. We had a great time. We changed seats a couple times to get a different view.
Enjoyed our time there.
So yeah, we hung out there until it ended. Really, we wanted to sing, but they had already closed the books.
So we're just walking around, and we decided, tonight we're hitting up the dance club.
The hot nightclub.
We never get to go to the dance club on these cruise ships. We always got the little guy and something happens or we're too tired or whatever. But on this night, we felt a burst of energy and we were ready to go.
The nightclub was lit.
I love the design of it.
Pretty neat in there. It was packed.
Lots of young people down there.
There were people of all ages.
Getting their dance on. Brandy and Cora went down to dance. A couple of their songs came on. They couldn't resist, so they went down to dance. Left me sitting there with a bucket of beer by myself.
And whoa, so fun. It was so fun. It was, yep, I dropped it like it was hot. I did all the twerking. I did all the fun dances.
I don't dance much, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the atmosphere. And the least creepy way possible.
I thought it was very fun. It reminds me of my college experiences.
You have a lot of college experiences on ships?
It was so fun.
Yeah.
And after that, we walked out and we decided we should probably just go to our room.
So we went back to the room. It was late.
We came back at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't tell you the last time I stayed up that late.
Hey, we're right here, guys. We're literally right here. Just walk past inside. You're gonna pee yourself? I also have to really pee.
Like, man, we're gonna be sleeping in tomorrow.
Do we have a fridge yet?
No.
We still had no fridge, but that's okay. We'll survive.
Tomorrow, we're signing our names, and we're gonna do karaoke, and then after karaoke, we're going to the nightclub.
Got around for bed. James was still chatty.
You know, I got my White Claw packed away. Actually, I didn't even order that. I just put it in my bucket. Like, I think the guy thought we said White Claw. It was loud in there.
The bar was running out of things left and right.
It was the best he could do. Someone was gonna drink it. I paid for it. Whatever. So far, I'm having a good time.
Great port day. Got to know the ship a little bit more, and Key West, prettier than what I originally thought.
Wow, what a great day.
It's so hot. I'm trying to be positive. I don't know that I'll ever cruise without a fan after this. For real. But what a great night we had.
Tomorrow's a new day. Day 3 of vacation. Stay with us here. This is going to be the big day at sea.
We are going to spend the entire day in the sun.
Are you guys gonna
She's alive!
Are you guys gonna bring that?
10, now turn the light off and go to bed.
We're just now to the point where we're settling into this cruise ship. I feel like we're really loving it. So don't go anywhere. If you like this style of video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let us know if you've been on this cruise before or recently have been on this cruise.
We're actually done.
Turn it off.
Like, you need to turn
it off.
And the light.
It's
It's 1:50 in the morning. I can't sleep because you guys are being
10?
really loud and the light
10?
is on. 10.
Cora,
Turn off the alarm.
Okay.
It's almost 2 o'clock.
It's a little late tonight. Stayed up a little late. Going to the nightclub.
It's 1:50 in the morning. You guys need to comment down below and say that he needs to go to bed and turn off all the lights.
Yeah,
It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning and he's still up yapping with the light on.
Grandma called it yapping up there.
He was like yapping.
Turn it off. Let's go to bed. Turn off the light.
we went to bed, and when we would wake up, it would be our very first sea day.